Hi, welcome back to the Bright School of English in Bournemouth. Today we're going to look at the second conditional. We use the second conditional when we want to talk about imaginary or hypothetical situations in the present. What often confuses students is that we're talking about the present, but we use the past simple. Let me show you an example. If he had £1 million, he would buy a Rolls Royce. But he doesn't have £1 million and he can't buy the Rolls Royce. He is imagining or dreaming. If he had £1 million, he would buy a Rolls Royce. So we form the second conditional by using if plus past simple plus would plus infinitive. This man here is imagining being the Prime Minister of the UK. And he says, if I was the Prime Minister, I would build more schools. He's not the Prime Minister. He's not going to be the Prime Minister, but he's dreaming. He's imagining. Here's another example with a negative. If he didn't go to the gym, he wouldn't look so good. When we start with the if clause, we need a comma like this. However, if we start with the would clause, we don't need a comma. Finally, we're going to look at questions in the second conditional. For example, what would you do if you found £1,000 in the street? The important thing to remember in questions is we invert the would and the subject. The if clause stays the same. So, what would you do if you found £1,000 in the street? What would you do if you found £1,000 in the street? Possible answers: I would keep it, I would take it to the police, I would leave it in the street. Personally, I would take it to the police. This is just a basic introduction to the second conditional. The important thing to remember is that we use the past simple, but we are thinking and talking about an imaginary situation in the present. I hope that was useful. See you next time here at the Bright School of English in Bournemouth.